Hello, welcome to today's edition of Pegasus Test. On today's edition, we're covering Finnish Brutality, the Winter War, Plan B. Yeah, that's right, they had to go to Plan B thanks to COVID, because COVID screws up frickin' everything. So what happened is a small group of us got over there and were able to participate in a very limited match. And being on the Winter War, this all had a winter theme, and I'm going to state right up here up front, I had a misconception of what was going to go on. And that's because I've been to 2 Finnish Brutalities so far. They run like brutality events. They feel pretty good to do. They're a challenge. And I thought, okay, it's just going to be the same thing, except you're going to do it in the snow. But no, I was wrong. Because I was correct in the assumption that we were doing it in the snow. What I didn't realize is we were going to do things you do in the snow as part of the match, like skiing. Yeah, so stage 1, called movement to contact, you started out on skis. And this is a guy who's never been on skis before. Start out on skis. And you just go to your first point, use your ski poles as a bipod, which for a guy who's never done it before is way harder than it looks. And then you get your hit, and then you move to the next point, get your hits, go to the next, and you got a total of 8 points, and you're going in a zigzag pattern. You're moving to contact. When you get to the 8th point, you drop your mag, and with the final shot, take a hit, ski forward to a target that's, or to a point that's close to another target, and then you engage that with your pistol. Actually, I'm kind of lying to you there. You got 3 targets you have to engage. You got to get 2 hits on each, but not double tap. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's how you get your 6 hits, 2 per. And then all you got to do that is 180 seconds. I mean, what's the big deal, right? Well, yeah, it was a very big deal. However, I'm going to give myself a little pat on the back and tell you I did a way better than I expected, because not having been on skis before, I figured getting to the first point and getting a shot off would be about as far as I was going to get. And as you'll see in a quick view here that, yeah, that's almost as far as I did get, because there was a slight little incline, very slight, probably non-existent by Finnish standards, but it was tripping me up for a little bit, but I got up, got over it, got there, got some shots off, got to the second point, got some shots off, and yeah, that's kind of where it ended when I got to the 3rd point. So here, take a quick look at a guy who's never been on skis and try to keep the laughing to an absolute minimum.
Ready?
Ready?
Stand by. Ja se on aina noiden täplien ongelma.
Niin.
Go sideways if you can't go.
I'll wait for Les to come back because they'll be set for bigger feet.
It goes left.
Goes left.
Hit. And 4. Okay, make safe.
Got farther than I thought it would.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Now, here's Yari, who's one of the Verstoleka people, and guy who's had Finnish military experience, does a lot of outdoor stuff, and kind of knows what the hell he's doing on skis. Take a quick look at his run here.
Hit. 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 Hit.
Are you finished?
I am finished.
All right, so I think that's safe to say that that was orders of magnitude better than my run, and as well it should be. But after this stage, we moved on to the second stage. And unfortunately, I do not have some video of myself doing it. I'd love to blame the camera gremlins, but the truth of the matter is, I forgot to hand my camera to somebody to take video of me. So there is none. Yeah, my fault, not the cameras. Although I guess I could lie and blame it on the camera, but no, I'll tell the truth. What the hell? So anyways, I did fairly decent on the stage. And let's go over what you got to do for the stage. Because the cool thing is you can do this stage too. Go ahead, type in your search engine or on the search function on YouTube here, Remote Brutality. And by the 14th of March, it tells you how to lay out the course, and you can replicate what we did in the snow. And basically it was a lateral cassata drill. They're calling it the universal drill. And you have to have a 20 kilo kettlebell, 44 pounds, and you have 2 points that you move laterally between that are 15 meters apart. When you cross the first lateral point, you get a 10-second bonus. And when you go back and cross to your origin point, you get another 10-second bonus, and you keep doing that for 180 seconds. Yeah, it's easy. Yeah, right. No, way harder than it sounds. The Casarda drill was always guaranteed to kick your butt, and this was no different. Doing it in the snow was just a completely new experience. I thought I had had a chance to practice this before going to Finland, because here in Virginia we did have a big snowstorm a few weeks before, and I'd gone out to where I was going to practice to shoot, and I couldn't get to the range, but the road there was full of snow, and I said, oh, I'll throw the kettlebell. And learned that throwing a kettlebell in snow has some unique properties to it. Like when you throw it, it goes into the snow and boop, it's gone. So you have to find the kettlebell after you've thrown it, dig it out, and then do it all over again. Another thing I found that was kind of a time suck, and you wouldn't think it was, you throw the kettlebell, it lands, you run, you get into position, you're knocking snow around, and then you're adjusting and getting around so you can get on target and all that. And then you get up and you're like, oh God, I buried the kettlebell. And you got to find it again. So a lot of factors go into making the universal Casarda drill a tough one.
You may load and make ready. Gets the shooter ready. Ready. Stand by. Hit. Hit. That is over. Hit. One. Hit. 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 Two. You can do it. You've got time to get one more. Hit. Hit. Fuck. Hi. Ah.
The third and final stage is called Resupply, basically. And you're back on the skis. Oh joy, my second time on skis ever. Except this time you got to carry a sledge. And all I know about towing sledges is I remember reading about it in the guidebook for Marines about it. It's called an Accio, and then you used it to haul all the squad supplies on. And that's all I ever knew about it. But I did learn something. We had sandbags and full of snow, plus some our target steel plates on it to give it a little bit of weight. And yeah, skiing with something behind you is different than just skiing. Of course, with my large breadth of skiing experience here, what the hell do I know? But basically what you did is you started out at the start point, you skied to your first point. You had two targets you had to engage, then you safely placed your rifle on a table, and then you skied around a marker and up to another table that was 50 yards from another target, and then you had to get a hit with your pistol. So 50 yards away, pistol target. If that's not challenging enough, yeah, do it on skis. And then do it on skis if you've never been on skis except for one stage earlier in the day. So not too bad. It was definitely a challenge. Go ahead, take a look at the video.
Use the pole. Lean forward. Hit! Second target, second target. There's the two plates. Hit! Go, 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 go! Momentum, momentum. There's the pole. Low. Hit! And a go around.
Back around the chair, correct?
Yeah. Okay, I can clear your pistol. You got one complete round.
Well, for the second time on skis, I guess I did a little bit better.
Yeah.
All right, well, there's a run for a guy who's only his second time on skis, and both times were in the same day, and first time towing a sled. When this stage laid out, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'll be lucky if I can even make it to the pistol part of the stage, and I did. Now, I didn't get far past it before I ran out of time, and I had a heck of a time maneuvering on the skis, but you know what? I didn't fall down. I got to get some pistol shots off. I got some rifle shots off. I'm calling it a victory. Finnish Brutality, the Winter War, was a heck of a learning experience. I'd never done snow training ever. The closest I ever got to doing snow training was Team Spirit in Korea, and it happened to snow during the field exercises, of which I was lucky enough to stay indoors for that portion of it. So never did any real snow training, and it is very different. It was amazing. I had a great time doing it. I learned a lot. Some of the things to take into consideration, it's definitely harder than it looks when you see it. Watched a lot of movies and shows about it where people whip those ski poles out, use them as a bipod, and it looks super easy. No, it's actually kind of difficult. Not to mention that the particular rifle I brought probably was not well suited for what I was doing, but what the heck does that got to do with it? And you know, it was just a challenging thing of doing a bunch of things I had never done before. One of the things I learned is gloves. I had stopped into Resupply before the match and picked up some winter shooting gloves, or as some of the Finnish reserves told me, they're no can do's because you can't do anything with them on. And big, heavy, thick gloves, shooting both pistol and rifle. If you haven't done it before and practiced it, yeah, it's a learning experience, and learning on the clock was rough, but hey, I'm glad I did it. Well, unfortunately, the Rona messed up Finnish Brutality, the Winter War, just like it messes up everything else of late. And we didn't have a full match of 6-stage. That's a bummer, and I genuinely mean that. It truly was a bummer, because the 3 stages we did get to do were really amazing, definitely super challenging. And if Resupply chooses to do another one of these matches in the wintertime, I highly suggest everybody try to do it. Hope you found this video helpful and informative. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and tune in for future competition videos.